My name is John Hawken, and I teach the paths of transformation. And I teach the courses mostly in the Czech Republic, in my own center, which is a converted water mill in the countryside. And we have our own lake, which is great for swimming in the summer, and we have direct access to miles of forest. So it's a beautiful place to come on a retreat. So my journey began when I was 21. In Poland, I went to the theatre laboratory, an experimental theatre run by Jerzy Grotowski, and there I met the actors who were just amazing beings. They were so full of energy, of aliveness, they were emotionally intelligent, we'd say nowadays. They were open, they were spontaneous, and I wasn't. They were my first inspiration. And they achieved that through Grotowski's method, which he called a via negativa, which basically meant stripping away the masks, stripping away all the habits of behavior, all the socialized responses, and leaving people open, spontaneous, just being in their energy through undoing the masks, moving into non-doing and into simply being in their energy. And being with them was just a total inspiration. So when I went back to England, I just experienced this huge gap between where I was and where they were and where I wanted to be. So I began my search, how can I cross this gap? And the search took me into bioenergetics, into body work, energetic therapy. And there I discovered how to access my energy, how to access my emotions, how to be aware of my body and what was happening inside. And slowly to become more and more spontaneous and more real. So after a training in bioenergetics, I ended up having a bioenergetic practice, which was in Germany, for 11 years. And there I discovered Tantra. And what I loved about Tantra was it went to those places that therapy doesn't normally go, to work with sexuality, to work with what was very real and very important inside. But the most important thing about Tantra was the message to follow the authority and the wisdom of my own heart. Instead of following what I should be, what other people wanted from me, instead of following an image, to actually be true to myself. So I transformed from a therapy teacher into a Tantra teacher almost overnight, and discovered more and more the aspect of Tantra that works with the energy body, and how the energy body can lead us to a direct experience of the energy of the world, of the mysteries of life, love, sex, spirit, relationship, the mysterious things that happen between men and women. And I've been exploring that and teaching that for over 25 years now, and still I'm discovering more and more every year. At the same time, I got interested in shamanism, which also uses the concept of the energy body in order to be in direct contact with everything that's around us, with nature, the animals, with the plants, with spirit that is around us in many forms, and to feel connected with the whole of life. So I now teach the 6 paths. They are the path of energy, which is based on the bioenergetics, path of Tantra, the tantric path of medicine, which is about shamanism. I teach tantric massage. I teach dark eros, which is about the themes of guilt and blame and how we are rebelling against what we ought to be in order to be more and more what we are. And the final path is the path of pilgrimage, which is about visiting power places and being inspired by these gateways between our normal world and the world of spirit. So that's the path of transformation.